guys, so today we're going to be talking about sirens and why sirens are usually targets for energy vampires and narcissists, kind of the traits that we embody, and also how we can fight against it. This kind of goes along the lines of destiny swapping, and I am going to be referencing the whole debacle between Ice Spice and Cleopatra. Because in my opinion, I think that Cleopatra is a siren, archetype-wise. I think that she is. She might not know about it, she might not try to embody it, but she just is. She doesn't have to try, right? And if you notice, I don't remember when their falling out was. I want to say it might have been in August of last year or the fall or something. It was fairly recently. But when they were still friends, Ice Spice, if you go back to her older pictures, you can see her style evolve. And it's not just about, like, her wearing similar things to what she used to. She just has a little bit more money, because a lot of times that's what happens to people. But, like, they'll kind of dress up their old style. No, she completely changed her aesthetic to Cleopatra's. And Cleopatra said this when she said something like, you know, I'm always wearing mini skirts and boots, and look at you, that's all you wear now, or something along those lines. Don't quote me, but she addressed it. And that's what these people will do. They will try to copy you. That's like their first warning signal, I guess you could say, is they will try to copy you. Down to how you look, how you talk, because how we talk as sirens, our voice is very magnetic. Cleopatra is a rapper. I love her music. And she's unique, and she embodies her own essence so well, and she doesn't try to be like anybody else. Like, she's not similar to Glorilla. She's not similar to Ice Spice. She just is her, right? But our voice, even if you're not a rapper or a singer, people will try to, like, take your flow. I notice this a lot, like, when I make friends with a new girl, and I can give you guys an example. And I will be providing examples because I have a wannabe in my, she's not in my life anymore, but she still tries shit. 4 years. 4 years. This was almost 4 years ago. I was in a relationship with someone that was polyamorous. 0 out of 10, don't recommend, will never do again. And this was like the 3rd wife. I mean, she was supposed to be the 2nd, but then Nikki came along came Nikki, right? I'm sorry, y'all. This story cracks me up. Okay. So, yeah, polyamorous. She was very jealous. And for me, I didn't really get jealous over wife number 1. It was wife number 3, and I wasn't even getting jealous. I was getting pissed off, rightfully so, because she was trying to sabotage our plans. And she was always trying to interrupt our time together. So that tells you she was jealous as fuck. I had been, like, me and the guy were on and off and whatever. And fucking, I'll never forget. It was me, her, and him in a room. We were just talking. And she goes, okay, puppy. Thank you, puppy. Mind you, this bitch does not speak Spanish whatsoever, and that was my nickname for him. She doesn't speak Spanish, and she doesn't have an ounce of Spanish blood in her. She's a completely different race than me. And then she starts calling him Poppy, and I'm like, wait. And she lifted her voice like an octave. So do y'all see what she was doing? She was, I almost want to call it triangulation, but not really. it's like she was trying to do two things at the same time. She was trying to interrupt our time together, which was pissing me off, because she wanted me and him to fight, right? And she also was trying to copy me. So she's trying to take something away from me, and she's trying to copy me at the same time. This is what these people do. Because in their sick, twisted head, they think if they do X, Y, and Z to prevent you from embodying a natural trait of yours, or from having something or whatever, in their mind, they think that's the only way that they can get that object, or that thing, or that trait. Instead of trying to use your essence as inspiration, right? Like, I love outgoing people. I know that on video and stuff, I'm usually very outgoing and upbeat and stuff. In real life, I'm kind of an introvert. I'm working on it, but when I'm around outgoing people, it's life-giving to me, because it reminds me that I can be that too, and I try to use that as inspiration so that I can be outgoing in my own way. You see what I'm saying? So, that's what these people are trying to do. It's like that old saying in Christianity, the enemy comes to steal, unalive, and destroy. That's these people's MO. But this bitch was doing magic, because y'all have to remember, I'm a medium. And even 4 years ago, my spirit's always here. Throughout the day. Not all the time, not 24/7. We do have boundaries, and they have other shit to do besides worry about Nikki. Even though they do have a full-time job. They were telling me, not only was she doing brujeria to try to break he and I up, this bitch was also doing baby-ass glamour magic, trying to take my beauty, trying to take my essence, and basically be me. And how I knew this too, besides my spirits telling me, is because I would have dreams over and over and over and over of her wearing my clothes, my shoes, my jewelry, the same hairstyle, because I wear wigs, right? The same wig as me. That's what she was doing. And it's fundamentally flawed, because you can't be somebody else. I am my soul. I do my absolute best to be authentic to my soul. Okay? This body, this vessel is gonna transition one day. But my soul is forever. And I try my best to do what makes my soul happy. Beauty is one of those things. You can't take that from me. My voice, that's just who I am. People really think like, is that your real voice? Yes, it's my real voice. Yes, I actually talk like this. And I have my entire life. And I'm a siren, so my soul's gifts come through my voice. But having these traits and embodying them and nurturing them makes me a target for these types of people. Because these are the qualities that they seek out, because they need that attention. And for whatever reason, with their insecure asses, they think that they cannot have those qualities naturally by themselves. So they're trying to take it from other people by trying to sabotage them or copy them or whatever. I wish I had a whiteboard so I could like draw a diagram of this crap, but sirens, unfortunately, are big targets. But a siren, let me tell you something, a siren with boundaries, absolutely unstoppable. A siren that knows she's a siren and knows how to work it and knows how to, twist and bend and manipulate things in a good way, in a positive way to her favor. We don't have to copy anybody. We don't have to take anything from anybody. We just are. Abundance, love, happiness, joy, beauty. The ocean carries all of that energy. hate how my earrings do this. Anyway, that's my little message. I will make more siren content about how to cultivate boundaries as a siren, because with water it can be kind of hard if you don't have a proper container, and if you don't even know the concept of having a container. Holding your energy, learning yourself, cleansing yourself, that's a big one. The more you cleanse yourself, the less these people's nasty ass wannabe glamour magic will work on you. She can't touch me now. And plus I have wards and spells and, you know, amulets, and girl, spiritually it's like Fort Knox over here. She can't get through. And if she tries, she gets slapped, spiritually. And that just came with time. Like, if you're someone that's dealing with this crap right now, please hear me 4 years later telling you it gets better. These people can't touch you. It's you either, because they try to tear you down so that you don't do your makeup. And I'm just using beauty and voice and magnetism as an example, okay? So that you don't do your makeup, so you don't brush your teeth, so you don't take care of yourself, so that you don't embody the traits that they want to take from you. When in reality, they can't take it. All you can do is neglect yourself. And they'll be copying you. They're not actually taking it. You see what I'm saying? Because your soul lives here. Your essence comes from your soul. That's one way that it comes. That's the ultimate of who you are. Your energy, your own unique frequency, your own unique energetic blueprint comes from here. Okay? I hope this made sense. If you would like to book a reading with me, or maybe you're dealing with an energy vampire, you can get a consultation with me by going to sirensnectar.com or DMing me on Instagram, and my Instagram is sirensnectar.